life. Now, multilingualism is good for the economy. According to researchers, countries that actively nurture different languages reap a range of rewards, from more successful exports to a more innovative workforce. I guess that is why it is important to start with our children. And this reason, Theodora Wood started Ecole Thérése International, a bilingual learning institution offering all-rounded education for children and practical business French for professionals. The JoyBusiness van is there tonight. Geniuses are happy to see our cameras around, but what's more exciting, the conversation they're about to have about how to protect planet Earth. Ecole Thérése International, located at East Legon in Accra, is a bilingual learning institution which delivers an all-round, consistent and well-researched foundational education for children and business French for professionals. It opened a little over a year ago.
What are some of the things you can recycle materials? Yes. Rubber. You can recycle rubber. Okay, I'll call the silent ones. Yes. Paper.
Theodora Wood is principal and head of Ecole Thérése International. She shares what informed the establishment of the bilingual learning institution.
The French know that they will need English, so they embrace it at a very early age, and they study it all the way to the university. It's actually mandatory. So the French naturally have a strong command of English, and they are not challenged at all when it comes to bilingual, interventions and projects. But on the contrary, English or Anglophones only stick to their language. They don't, open up to the idea of learning French, and that is when the idea of the school came up.
Along with English, Ghanaians speak various local languages, but less than 1% of Ghana's population speak French, although the country is surrounded by Francophone countries. Supported by her husband, Theodora is hopeful the narrative would change with the institution's multi-pronged approach to deliver French and English tuition.
The first year targets children, is a preschool or early year primary school, I'd say. It targets children from age 3 to about 12 for now, and is two-streamed. So we have the French stream and we have the English stream. Now in the French stream, we teach them in French. So we use French as a medium of instruction to take them through the other subjects of, say, discovery, of geography, social science, name it. We teach them in French. The idea is to simulate a French environment. And on one day out of the week, we teach them in English.
Tu invites.
Tu invites.
Il, elle invite.
Il, elle invite.
Nous invitons.
Nous invitons.
Vous invitez.
Vous invitez.
The educational terrain in Ghana is pretty tough and competitive. Ecole Thérése International had to get it right. Thus, the emphasis on quality, including staff.
Quality should not really be compromised at all. Standards, attention to detail, and being sure that really what you're giving the children, their curriculum and everything is well thought through and it's well grounded. So that alone is a challenge on its own. And to add to that, ours is bilingual. So you're thinking the challenges and the target and the quality and standards in English, and you think the same thing in French.
Ghana has considered the idea of making French the second official language of the country, with the goal of developing economic exchanges with bordering countries and creating jobs. The implementation of the Continental Free Trade Area makes it even more critical for adults to speak some French.
An idea also came up, an idea, I would say, relating to something we had known even before. And the idea was, it's great what you're doing for the children, but how about the adults? How about professionals who also need French, because they need to collaborate with French counterparts, or they need to launch out into the sub-region, and we all know we are surrounded by French countries. I think the president of Ghana said it, described it most effectively when he said Ghana is an English island surrounded by a French sea. And I thought that was so profound.
Ecole Thérése International has grown largely based on word of mouth. It's proven one of the most effective mediums to market the startup. Chief Finance Officer Aminata Diakite Tanifo tells us what that entails.
As a startup, we work with, we do a bit of everything. As marketing, logistic, business development, so collaborating with clients, parents in our case, and even in the corporate world.
As Ghana seeks to transform its economy, Aminata believes quality education plays an important role. And the success of Ecole Thérése is because it is not in a rush and is taking a step-by-step holistic approach which dwells on student inquiry, critical thinking, innovation, and craftsmanship.
It's very flexible. Some of the learners start as early as 6 o'clock, so we adapt ourselves to the schedule, the availability. We have a doctor that travel a lot, and then even when she's abroad, we are still able to continue working with her and give her the French lessons. So for the corporate bodies, we make sure that in the class, when they are doing virtual lessons, they are not more than 12, maximum 12 per group, for us to make sure that we are bringing the quality to them.
Ecole Thérése International has come a long way, having started operations during the height of the pandemic, a very challenging period.
The feedback has been just good. People have been very impressed. Parents have been very impressed, and they cannot stop. They keep coming back to us and telling us, you're doing great work there, and we're encouraged.
The after-school service offered by Ecole Thérése for students from other schools is also catching on.
We can't afford to rest on our laurels. We know there's potential out there, and we know we've got what it takes, so we need to eat the food on the table. We need to scale up, and we need to promote ourselves a bit more. We need to get more parents to believe in us, to get more parents to bring their kids to us, so that we can scale up, and expand what we're doing and reach more children.
For now, Ecole Thérése International is taking its journey une étape à la fois, a step at a time.